Guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Fresh Talk Media. Over here with me, I have Mr. Clem, who is our political and public affairs analyst. And we have something interesting to discuss about today. Mr. Clem, happy to have you around.
Thank you.
So without wasting any much of our time, Mr. Clem, there is this discussion between Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo and Seun of Channels Television. So in that discussion, there was something striking. He said that APC is going to be a history very soon, that ADC is taking over. What do you think he meant by this statement?
Thank you for having me, Jen. Actually, Kenneth Okonkwo is an ADC, one of the ADC National Working Committee member. So he's a chieftain of African Democratic Congress.
That's right.
He's a politician. So he has the right to market his political party, giving us hope and giving his members hope that they will take over the government come 2027.
That's right.
Yes, as a matter of fact, every politician, like I told you last time, one of the features of being in politics is to contest an election and to win an election. So when Wike, for example, was saying that PDP would not be able to find a candidate for presidency come 2027, you now ask yourself, then what's the sense of being a political party if you cannot be able to
Win an election
or contest an election? So right now, he said that they are going to take over government come 2027, that APC is going to be a history. He may be saying based on the fact that so many National Assembly members recently defected to the ADC, and very notable number of them, both in the Senate and the House of Rep. You now ask yourself, are there enough strategy on ground for them to be
I was actually about asking you that. So are the numbers of the people that defected into ADC, are they enough to give him that mind or that
capacity to
to say that APC will be a history very soon?
Well, the challenge we have today is that the government has not performed very well as expected.
Obviously.
As expected. Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he overpromised and underperformance is what is killing the government. The come of the problems we are facing today, those are one of the things he has already promised us that he is coming to solve. One of them being electricity. I heard it from his mouth, it's not from the spokesman. He said that if he don't give us electricity when he comes back again for re-election, that Nigerians should not vote for him. He said it openly. So, and right now you should ask yourself, do we have electricity?
No.
And he's seeking for re-election.
No.
So why would Nigeria do what he asked them to do? That is left for them to do that. But what we need to do, understand very well, is that ADC, they have their strategy. They have very large number of politicians there. When Kenneth Okonkwo saying they're going to take over government, mind you, 2022-23 general election, at the time of APC primary election, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came first. His run-up that election was Rotimi Amechi, the then Minister of War and Minister of Transport. Rotimi Amechi
This was second. For the primaries.
That's for the primaries of the APC
for 2023.
2022-23 general election. As a matter of fact, that election took place 2022. So Amechi came second after President Tinubu. He even came second above the sitting Vice President, Yemi Osinbajo. Today, where is Amechi? Amechi is in ADC. On that very general election we had, President Tinubu was declared winner. The person that came second was Atiku, with over 6 million votes.
That's right.
Today,
as
declared by INEC.
Yes.
Because that election, both Atiku is claiming that he won the election, and P2B is also claiming that he won the election.
That's right.
So now Atiku is a member of ADC, and he's contesting for presidency. Then that very election, who came third was P2B, according to INEC. P2B today is also a member of ADC. So, and he checked the powerful forces that campaigned for President Tinubu to win that election. People like El-Rufai them. People and also other many notable
powerful politicians
in the north and in the south. So many of them are now in ADC. So they have their plans, they have their strategy. The same way APC is planning how to maneuver their way to become the next government. ADC will be planning how to dislodge them. This is a game of politics. It's a game of math, it's a game of strategy, it's a game of, thinking and rethinking. planning and replanning based on what is unfolding in the society.
Strategizing
based on what is going on. The hardship is massive. The economic meltdown is very massive. Insecurity is very massive. Nothing is working as we stand today. But can they be able to utilize all these negative thoughts against the government? It's left for them. So they have their plans. They cannot be able to unfold all they have in their own circle to the media,
to the public,
or to the public.
Yes,
they will not do that,
because
so whenever they have access to the media, what they will still tell you is a peripheral, just little skeletal information. That's what they will give you. They can never tell you the detail of how they are going to dislodge APC come 2027. But it's something doable. Is it doable? 100% doable. APC cannot find their way back to power without Nigerians. ADC also cannot make it to Villa without Nigerians. So who are these Nigerians? Nigerians are me and you. Nigerians are people on the streets. Nigerians are people being kidnapped. Nigerians are people being adopted by the Boko Haram and all the terrorists going on ravaging Nigerian societies.
Absolutely.
Nigeria is the people who are not be able to walk on the streets freely, who cannot travel from. See the other video we watched the other day. A man going to Sokoto was apprehended. He was adopted. And the adopters, they surrounded him with their guns.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that. Then gave him phone. He was making a distress appeal for Nigerians to come and rescue him, that they are demanding for 100 million naira. 100 million naira. So who has 100 million naira? That's Nigerians for you. That's what we have been subjected, and that's the level we have found ourselves today. So all this is like going to fish inside an ocean. Someone who has a boat and someone who doesn't have a boat, all of them are looking for how to catch a fish from that same ocean. So those things mean that when Nigerians are the ones now swimming inside the ocean, it's left for them. If they believe that President Tinubu has done well, they will reward him. That's the sense of a politician and being in government. Your stewardship is getting rewarded and getting re-elected. Okay? So if they believe that President Tinubu has done well, so be it. They should vote for him. But if they think that President Tinubu has not met their aspiration,
their expectation,
our expectation when they voted for him come 2022, 2023, today is up to them to decide. Okay? So if they believe that life is better for them right now, then they will vote for him. But if they believe that life is not better for them, they have a very big options. Tinubu can never be president forever. Maximum is 8 years. So whichever way it is, Nigerians need to ask themselves a very big and bitter questions.
Absolutely. I think with the way things are going now, and with this statement that Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo made, I think they are really gaining so much confidence. Do you think Nigerians will give them that support?
Well, you can never say never. You cannot say never, especially in politics. Anything can happen. The game of politics is something that you can play with what is happening around you. They call it is every politics is local. It's local in the sense that people who are going to vote for you, who are going to make you whatever you are contesting for, they are the same people on the local area. And these are the same people that are facing all these challenges in the country. So it's up to them to find a way they can be able to convince Nigerians. Because right now, Nigerians are hungry. There's no job, there's no food, there's insecurity, there's no power, there's no single amenities. Infrastructure is zero. Nothing is working and nothing can be done as it starts today because the government have utilized their utmost best. They have utilized their utmost best, and that their utmost best is not best. It's not enough for Nigeria. To them, they have given us the best they have. So it's up to Nigerians to decide what they want to do. If they want to continue with the government, so be it. But if they think that they cannot continue with the government, they have a very, very, very big opportunity to change the government. They did it in 2015. Heaven did not fall. Nigeria is bigger than anybody. Even Mr. President, Nigeria is bigger than Mr. President himself. Today, Jonathan is no longer president. Nigeria is still existing.
Absolutely.
President Obasanjo, he's still alive. Despite all the things, how he managed EFCC, ICPC, chasing all his political enemies, all those Okalo them, he buried them, and so on and so forth. Deeply Alemesia and so on.
Nigeria is still existing.
Nigeria, at the end of the day, he left. Remember that the day he was leaving Eagle Square, handing over to Yaradua, he was crying. Nigerian journalists were asking him, Baba, why are you crying? He said that he came to Villa with his wife, but now he's going to Abeokuta without his wife, Stella Obasanjo, who passed on during the time of their government.
Yes.
But whichever way, that was not. The thing is this, the power has left him.
Absolutely.
The power has left him. So even all these ones you see President Tinubu is doing today and all his supporters, because they are the one in control of the resources of Nigeria, in control of the government. One day, they will leave the government, another person will take over.
Will take over.
If somebody tells somebody like Malami, how powerful Malami was during the time of Buhari, that there will be a day he will be in the police custody or sleeping in a detention, asking for a bail. The bail will be denied. He's looking for coming out now, calling Nigerians to speak up for him. He would never believe that.
He wouldn't have believed it.
He wouldn't believe that. So people who are using Mr. President today to carry out all kind of illegality, doing all kind of threatening Nigerians because they think that they are covered, you can never be president.
There's no guarantee
forever.
For that. Yeah.
So President Tinubu will finish one day. You will be picked up. You will be called upon to come and answer all the kind of things that you committed during the time you are in government.
Well, this is really, I'm so speechless. I don't even know what to say. But with the way things are going, we don't know the plans ADC have on ground.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell you for free. They have their plans.
Yeah, but I'm sure they are not sleeping.
They are not sleeping. And because these are career politicians. Someone like Rotimi Amaechi has been in government since 1999 to date. Someone like Atiku Abubakar has been in politics since 1999 to date. Okay? They know the strategy of Bola Tinubu. Although Atiku has worked with him before. Amaechi knows him very well.
Even Mr. El-Rufai.
El-Rufai knows him very, very well. I will tell you for free that El-Rufai is going through what he's going through today is because of his fall apart with the President Tinubu. Because President Tinubu knows what El-Rufai can do. El-Rufai is a very, very, very determined and a very big force in the North. Northerners respect him. They listen to him. After the death of President Buhari, the political big figure they have in the North is this El-Rufai and Kwankwaso. Kwankwaso and El-Rufai, they have a very large influence
on the Northerners.
In the life of the Northerners. The Northerners and the Northern people, they believe in them. They believe in them because right now, what they are looking for is how to bring him down. If time not taken, El-Rufai may be there during the election. The government may not release him. That is my own stake. They may not release him, despite all the things, because the government understand the capacity of El-Rufai. They know the length El-Rufai went
to support them,
to make sure that they have their way. Because El-Rufai was even among the governors that stood their ground against the APC then, telling Mr. President Buhari then that the power will go back to South. Because at that very time, the national chairman of APC, Adamu, Senator Adamu from Nasarawa State, former governor, they were making plans on how to get Lawal to succeed Mr. President, the destined president. But El-Rufai was one of the people that gingered and mobilized his fellow northern governors to come out and speak up that Mr. President, that the power will go back to South after the end of his tenure. You know, and they did that. He was also one of the arrowhead that took the federal government to court, to Supreme Court, during the time MFLA and the government were trying to introduce a new Naira note. Reason known to them. They took the federal government to court, and at the end of the day, they had their way.
They had their way.
You see? So, but as President Tinubu today, he knows the capacity of Malam and El-Rufai. That is why El-Rufai is still in detention. Even though when as he's trying today to get bail for him to be released, he may get that bail, but the government may not be able to release him. Because the government, they cannot say that the government have been applying with all kind of impunity and all kind of recklessness.
They know what he can do.
They know what he can do. So then there's nothing they are going to perform today. We are going to be surprised. These are the government that told us that they are going to continue from where President Buhari stopped. And President Buhari's government was full of impunity. Okay? They don't care. That's why what Malami is facing today, people are saying that he deserves it. Because he was the Attorney General of the Federation then.
And he did not.
And he did not relent. He didn't relent on any issue. When issue is on board, he can't be able to advise the government, let's do this, let's do that. Rather, you will get a bail, they will deny you that bail. The government will not release you.
Because you are not in support of
because it's not support the government or whatever it is. But that government was government full of impunity. You know, it was full of impunity. They mismanaged their power so much. So we don't expect anything less from what President Tinubu inherited, because he has already told us that he's going to start from where President Buhari stopped.
Yeah.
So whatever they think they do today to El-Rufai, we will not be surprised, people like us, because we know what they can do. We know the capacity of the APC, what they can do. They don't care for anything.
Thank you so much for that explicit explanation and narration. Dear viewers, this is tough. Let's see how ADC is planning to unseat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his government by 2027. Share your thoughts in the comment section. We shall see you in our next one. This is Fresh Talk Media. Bye for now.